There's an awful lot of hype about the modern hybrid EV four-wheel drives. Are they any good and all of that sort of stuff? Now, one of the things I wanted to do was really push the limits of the Shark. To do that, you've got to go and cross the Simpson Desert, I reckon.
Plug-in hybrid EV vehicles. Some say they're the future of four-wheel driving in Australia, and others reckon those folks are just full of it. So what better way to test if this new generation of four-wheel drive vehicles can cut it than tackling one of Australia's most remote and challenging four-wheel drive adventures. Welcome to Shark Out of Water Part 1. Mount Dare is widely considered Australia's most remote outback pub, and it's the perfect starting point for this epic challenge. Now, he might be called Mad Matt, but his co-pilot on this adventure is arguably even madder.
I'm going to try and make this BYD Shark be the first Shark to cross the Simpson Desert. It is the first Shark to get here to Mount Dare. Now, if you're going to do a trip like that, you've got to do it with a good mate, don't you reckon? So, I've got my mate Lucas here. You ready for this, buddy?
Oh man, I am pumped, I can tell you what.
Yeah.
The Simpson Desert, I've never been here.
I know.
It's the first EV, whether it's Mount Dare or the desert, mate. This is nuts.
I know. You know what we've got in front of us, mate? We have got water and electrics in water. Can't be good. It can't be good. Yeah, but it is a shark, so it will swim.
Yeah.
So there, we got that. We got sand.
Yep.
It'll be good in sand.
You know they've had like 300 plus mils of rain out here, right?
Yeah,
Like
I did hear that rumour, so that means we've got mud.
We got one mud. Oh mate, this is going to be one wild ride. I can't wait, and I'm super pumped that you've invited me, mate.
Yeah.
EVs across the Simpson Desert, the first to do it. Mate, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's go and do this.
Before we roll out though, we have to check in with the Mount Dare team who are keen to find out a bit more about the Shark.
Hi Matt, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
How you been?
Very well.
Yeah.
So you made it out here?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't even catch fire.
Oh, that's great.
I think
news.
everyone expects it to.
Yeah, we were worried when you said you were bringing it out. We didn't know if you'd make it, but well done.
Have you had sharks out here before?
Never.
No? Crocodiles? Do you want to have a drive?
I would love to.
Now, I'd throw you the keys, but my phone is the key.
Wow.
Yeah, so go and hop in,
right.
and I'll show you how we go. It's nice in here, isn't
Yeah.
it? To start it, put your foot on the brake,
Yep.
and you push that button. That's it. It's running. There's no noise.
Oh my God. Just seems unnatural.
It really does. So that's in full EV mode at the moment. So there's no engine running or anything like that. It's
Okay.
just the electric motors.
And how far can it get on the electric motor?
Loaded up like this, I'd sort of bank on about 70 k's.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got the power.
It's got a lot of power, and hear how the engine's revving?
Yep.
So the engine's revving, making electricity, but it's not actually driving the wheels at the moment.
All right.
So this is entirely electric. So I could turn the engine off.
Yeah.
Now you're fully electric,
Wow.
but if you stand on it,
Still got the power.
it's still got all the power.
Yeah.
What do you think of the ride?
I think it's great, actually. I'm quite surprised. It's comfortable, it's luxurious, and it feels great.
And the big party trick for it is this. I'll push that button there.
Oh, wow. I love it.
Rotating tablets.
Oh, that's snazzy. I like that.
While Matt and Shani are off on their test drive, Lucas has been left alone, which is never a good idea.
Hey guys, you've got to be quiet about this one, but I have found something special, and you guys know I have a love for these things, but come and check it out. It's a Mugg! It's a bloody Uni-Mugg!
What do you think you're doing? It's my Mugg. Mate, I can't not take this for a drive. This is sick. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, absolute workhorse. I'm going to take it across the desert. You want to come? Oh, yeah. Why not? Leave it off the work. Yeah. Do it. Green camo. No one's even going to know. Exactly. No one's going to know. Let's go.
How good's this? I get chauffeured. Yes! still motoring along. I just got to show you this, guys, how flat and open this is. Like those of you that have never been to the desert or out this way, it's like big sky country out here. We found him, he's in the distance here. Is he moving or is he stationary? I can't really tell. Bonnet up. It's not on fire, so that's a good start.
Is that a Unimog out there?
It's our Unimog.
Hang on about. Has Lucas commandeered that?
Oh, he has. That's our Unimog with all the staff in it.
And Lucas driving?
Yeah.
That'd be right. Trust you to blooming find a Unimog and get a steer.
Oh, I couldn't go past it, mate. But I tell you what, we had one mission.
Yeah.
And that was to come and find you guys, because we were like, they are going to be on fire in the middle of the bush somewhere.
You have no faith. But here's the thing, Lucas.
Yeah.
Shaney loves it.
Do you really?
I'm absolutely amazed. It's got the power. It is so comfortable.
Right.
And I'm amazed. Absolutely shocked.
So, like, you've got a sick Mog, like an awesome Mog. You would never get out of this and get into that though, right?
Oh, I think about it.
You think about it?
So Shaney, who's running the pub if all of this lot are here? Because I know they gave me a beer last night.
No one. We'd better get back now.
Come on. Now, before you go and tackle a Simpson Desert crossing, you really do need to do your preparation. Now, for us, this actually wound up being a whole heap more involved than we planned. You see, episode 1 and 2 were actually meant to be crossing the Simpson Desert in the Shark, but it rained out here, like big time rain. I was actually on the road heading out here when they closed the desert. So we rapidly came up with the 1,000 Ks of off-road touring. If you haven't watched that content, I reckon it's worth pausing this video and go and check out those 2 episodes and then come back to this one. Now, the planning for this has been very involved. You see, the traditional way you cross the Simpson Desert is from Mount Dare to Birdsville, or Birdsville to Mount Dare along the French line. That's the most popular way to do it. But because the desert was closed and the Queensland section was closed, we've not only got plans and our filming permits to cross the French line to Popple's Corner, and if the desert opened, we could continue to Birdsville, or if it didn't open, we could head up the Hay River track. Well, yesterday, the desert opened. So that means we're going from Mount Dare across the French line into Birdsville via Popple's Corner. So there's planning the route, but if you're going to cross the Simpson Desert, you do need to have a Simpson Desert Parks Pass. You do need to have a sand flag on your vehicle so that when you're coming over the sand dunes, and there's 1,100 of them, the other vehicles that are coming up over the dune can see your vehicle because you've got that flag on there. You're also going to be travelling on UHF Channel 10. That's the official channel for crossing the Simpson Desert.
It's time now to top up the tanks and get this adventure underway.
Now, James, I want every bit of fuel you can get. Every drop will shake it. I want everything in there.
I might get you to Popple's Corner.
Oh, don't be so miserable.
Not sure about Birdsville. See how we go, eh?
I think it'll be all right. I've got the battery fully charged. So we've just left Bowdown now. We're going to head out to Dhosy Springs. So I think from memory, it's like, I'm going to say it's either 60 Ks or 150 Ks. I think it's 60 Ks. I probably should look at the map thing.
Well, the sign when we left just now it says 70.
There you go. See? And that is why he's in the navvy seat.
Yeah, that's right. Mate, Mount Dare had a lot to offer. I'm sure Dhosey's got a lot to offer.
Yeah, no pub.
But, you know, the journey just gets better and better, mate. So I can't wait to do the rest of the simo. It's gonna be awesome. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
There's palm trees!
Yeah.
What is down here? Is this where the ruins are?
This is the Dhosy ruins.
It's like, it is a desert everywhere and there's some palm trees down here. Dalhousie Ruins. If you guys haven't been out here and checked this out and you have the ability to get here, I definitely recommend it because I'm pumped. I'm excited and I can see them there now from a distance.
That's cool.
I can't wait to walk over there and check them out. Check this out, guys. Like, some of you complain about the size of your bedroom. This is the whole house. Can you guys, like, seriously, can you see the flies, man? The flies are nuts.
Yeah.
That's all to me here. Have a go at the chimney, like just manhandling them rocks all the way up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Back when this was done. Like they even had a veranda.
Yeah. Well, you see the bolts along there.
But just have a look at it. Like, there's nothing out here. The floor. How cool is that? This is sick. That's how tough they were. Look. In all of these pictures that you see from the old days, you don't see one fat bloke.
The Dalhousie Ruins is a testament to the pioneers who ran this station over 130 years ago. I wonder if they ever expected to see electric vehicles out here, or electricity for that matter.
So before, guys, I was talking about the palm trees. Look, I wasn't kidding. There's actually palm trees in the desert. There they are.
Well, boys, it's time you get back on the track down to Dhosy Springs. And Lucas, if you enjoyed the ruins, what's next will blow your mind. The Shark always seems to gain some attention on the road, with even the most seasoned four-wheel driver just a little bit intrigued and interested in the technology. Dhosy Springs is our camp for tonight, and after getting camp set up, there's only one thing left to do, and that's visit the springs itself.
There's so many flies. I wonder if these are old, like railway sleepers or something.
All right, mate, start your run up. Get going.
Mate, you're gonna have to get in and show me the depth. We've got to test the water.
Do we? Have we got to be responsible for once?
Oh, you can't be reckless.
Okay, no reckless. Yeehaw. Any flies in there?
Not when you're underwater. Water.
The springs at Dhosy sit at 37 degrees year round, and with overnight temperatures dropping to single figures at the moment, this spot is very popular. And it's easy to see why.
So we've all been hanging out here at the Dhosy Springs, and now the sun's going down. I don't know, there's probably 20 people in here just hanging out, enjoying it. Beautiful. Look at that. So warm. Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Oh, gee, those corrugations are big.
Mate, they are out of control. I'll tell you what, I can feel my organs shaking inside me right now. We've only done a short distance. We've got a hell of a long way to go. This is an absolute torture test in this car as far as suspension stuff's concerned, because it is rattling the guts out of me, and the car's absorbing a lot of that. So
Yes.
this will be a massive eye-opener, I guess, to the quality of the Chinese built cars that everyone, you know.
For sure. Yeah.
Holy smokes. I tell you what, it's like it feels really nice to drive.
You've only driven this
in the park.
a little bit.
Like I've probably done 300 metres or
And
something.
in
got a
that
flat
300
tyre.
metres you did a tyre on me.
That's right.
Fair dinkum.
So here we go in the desert, middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
How many tyres?
Yeah, you're not going to be driving for long if you start doing tyres.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm kind of glad we've got some good old faithful Toyotas with us, mate.
So we've got a, what is that, a 200 series cruiser?
Yeah,
Stretched,
Trent
chopped,
and his son Blair.
And 75 or 79?
79.
79?
Yeah. That's Dave and Leisha's. Dave's the producer for the show.
Yep.
And he's got Middo, who's doing stills and video with us.
Bank robbers in the desert.
Bank robbers. Can't recognise me with this disguise on.
No. The flies are brutal today.
Trips like this, it's always handy having that, not only an extra set of hands, but another vehicle. Like if this thing plays up, which
Catches fire.
yeah, catch fire. We'll get, we've got more capacity to do recoveries and more brains. So it's not a big convoy. See how we're going through this section of mud and all of that?
Yep.
I don't know about you, but if I came and saw this and I was riding through here, I'd be pretty panicky. The trick is to stay on the formed road. Don't go off the sides like you could see people have. The formed road is where it'll be compacted, even if it's got water over it. If there's water over the road, it's because the road's solid underneath and the water can't sink through.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, tip. What's going on, man?
Oh, that's flat at the floor.
We're
No,
limited.
Still flat at the floor. 62. That's it.
We've got all engine lights on the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we're not braking already. Let's stop and restart the car. It might not like patrol drivers. It could be as simple as that.
There's no smoke, is there? Please tell me there's no smoke.
Like, seriously, it's...
Like,
We've got...
I'm just gonna stop. He's so, mate, I think I
Under
was
the-
stitched up. He's like, here, Lucas, you drive. I think he already knew there was an issue. Mate, we have an engine light on and we
Yes.
cannot get over 60 k's an hour.
Yeah.
And I am planted, and he's going, come on,
Yeah.
Lucas, put your foot
Yeah.
down. And I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
not
on
good.
the floor, baby. It's not going anywhere.
So, with all computers, you turn them off, restart them. Well, we're going to try again.
When we started it before, the engine light went out when we restarted it.
Yeah.
As soon as I drove off, boom. It
Yeah.
Just, yeah. I told you guys this was a bad idea to come to the desert with an EV. I was looking for flames. I think we're only like 30 k's at best out of Dhosy Springs. Like,
Yeah. So what I think you do, grab your thongs and a bottle of water, go and stand over here, put your thumb out like that and start hitchhiking, buddy.
oh, I've just missed me ride. Mate, we're in the middle of the desert in an electric vehicle and we're broken. Can I get a lift?
Surprise.
Can I get a lift?
You can find out who your friends are in this world, because they're the ones that just leave you in the desert with your electric
See you,
car.
mate. Oh, we're ahead of you.
Yeah, go on.
That
Go
wasn't
away,
long.
go. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back in a minute, because I've got his phone and he's addicted to it. I got your phone, Lucas.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere without that. This next car gonna get around you. Should be. Oh, they righto.
I'm getting a low brake fluid.
Is that brake fluid? I
Yeah,
assume.
I think so.
That's dry. There's nothing in it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so I jumped in and put my foot on the brake and the brake pedal and pulsed and carried on. So I wonder if it's registering low brake fluid, which is now starting to come up on the dash. Because he's a patrol owner, he can't read. So that's why he didn't pick it up. And anyway, we're going to put some brake fluid in it.
Well, it's
I
less-
wonder if we've got to bleed the brakes.
It's less than minimum.
Oh, it's low. So
But the
concern-
question is,
where's it going?
I was going to say it's all good filling it up, but it's gone somewhere. So what we're looking for, guys, is we're trying to find a leak, and I want to see where the brake pressure's going. So I'm just holding onto the flexi line that goes down to the caliper and feel if it's getting any pressure, because that'll tell me that there's fluid in the line and there's pressure. If it's dead in the water when he hits the brake, well, obviously that's where the issue is, in that part of the circuit. So just punch that pedal. Yeah, so I can feel it there. Oh, it's pissing out.
Oh, really?
Yep, it is absolutely pissing out of this rear caliper here, mate.
Out of the caliper.
Yeah. Let's jack it up. We'll get this wheel off.
Yep.
But it is absolutely hosing out, like literally drip, 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 drip,
From
drip,
the
drip,
caliper.
drip. Either the caliper has come loose
Yeah.
and fallen onto the rim because there's a scar in the rim,
Yeah.
and it's sent the little banjo fitting here. Can you see that banjo fitting there, Dave? The banjo bolt that holds the brake line to the caliper, I am undoing and doing up with my fingers.
That ain't good.
So either the corrugations have sent that loose,
That's what I was thinking. Those corrugations have
or there's a broken bolt or something and that caliper has landed into the rim and it's ground along with that bolt on the rim, because there is a scar in this rim here, pretty heavy.
Well, we should get this wheel off.
Let's get the wheel off. So apparently a Shark doesn't even have a jack. Well, it's behind the back seat and there's heaps of stuff in there, so
You just
borrow one somewhere else.
Yeah, just get the easy one. It's got a jack. It's got a jack, but it's got flies. That's what we got at the moment. All right. Nothing that's gone wrong here wouldn't happen on a patrol.
No, but it didn't happen on a patrol, it happened on a Shark.
Where's your safety boots, mate?
We're in the desert.
So where's the one, that one there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we've got brake fluid pouring out everywhere, and we've got 4 cable ties.
100 Ks into the Simpson Desert and we're already broken.
When you're heading out into a remote area, you've got to have quality communication that's going to get you out of trouble. And there's a number of different types of communication you need. The first is your emergency communication. So this is my grab bag. If the car catches fire, which apparently a lot of people are expecting, we're going to grab this bag. Now, the important thing it has is the PLB, a personal locator beacon. This has a 7-year battery in it. It doesn't require subscriptions or anything like that. I can literally grab this, unzip it, and activate it, and emergency services are going to come to my location. The next level of communication these days is something like Starlink. Now, in this vehicle, I've got Starlink mounted up on the roof of the vehicle. That allows me, in my case, to do my work, emails and such, make phone calls. It's really important to understand that Starlink is not to be considered as your emergency communication method, because if it runs out of power, the battery system fails, or something goes wrong, it will not get you out of trouble the way the PLB will. The next level of communication is going to be the in-car UHF radio. I've got the XRS Connect. This has 2 great features. It works as a normal 80-channel UHF radio, but it also gives us the ability to see where people are in our convoy on the map. Say we get a convoy spread out over 5 kilometres, we can see where each vehicle is because of the way the GME XRS unit works. And lastly, I have a set of handheld UHF radios, and these UHF 5-watt radios are fantastic because they're going to let me communicate in a recovery or things of that nature. And that's the levels of communications I have active in the vehicle as we head out across the Simpson Desert. The Simpson Desert has 1,100 sand dunes to do, and we haven't done any of them yet, and the Shark's already broken down. That's completely loose.
Yeah. Look, she's like, it's literally undone the bolt.
Oh man. You know what? See the weight? So we were just doing those corrugations. So you imagine this wheel flogging up and down, and the weight of this brake line, and it's worked that bolt loose. What do you think?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happened, because if, like, I've done that up finger tight.
Yep.
It's got a locator tab or lug here that stops it from moving, but there's that much movement. So as soon as that harmonic gets going, it's just working that loose.
Ooh, so, dude, 14, yeah? I'll go and get them in Spanish.
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. When we do this up, I reckon we get a zip tie, put it around the body of this caliper here, the bracket, and zip tie that up to try and stop the vibration and it coming undone again. And I would even suggest that we do the same for the other side. And you got a 10mm mate?
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to bleed these bad boys as well.
Yeah, mate, I'll just get your cable tie and let's check the other side, this side as well.
I already said that.
What's Matt asked you for already?
Brake fluid.
Well, you didn't bring any.
Hey?
He didn't bring any.
He didn't bring brake fluid. That's all right.
Lucky the Toyota guys are covered, eh?
Toyota's packed. Recovery Toyota.
We're already to the rescue. Oh, and he's already got wipes for him. Nice.
Keep their hands tidy.
What? Ultra grind. What am I going to do with this?
Just to clean your hands while you're doing your brakes.
Really? Nice.
It's been spraying up in here. So if you just pump that pedal, mate, just go half pedal, don't go to the floor because you might blow the diaphragm out of the booster. Yeah, we're cooking. Righto, again, pump it up till you get a bit of pedal, then just let me know. Hold pressure. Righto, pump him up again. Should be starting to feel like a pedal now. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, is I'm gonna just have my finger on here just to try and let a bit of pressure be kept in there, but still let the air bleed away. That way we'll get all of the air out of the system. So, righto, pump him up again. Normally you'd have a hose on there and have it in a bowl so it suck fluid back, but we don't have that in the middle of the desert, unfortunately. Did you give us a zip tie, Matt, before?
Yeah.
You did? I don't know what I've done with it then.
No, I didn't. Sorry, mate. They're in my pocket.
So this is the wheel that was bolted on the side that the brakes failed on. So the bolt that walked its way out of the caliper, walked its way into this rim. So you can see a bit of a scar here in this rim. I'll clean it up a bit so you can see it a bit better. So it's walked its way out enough to put a nice little groove all the way around this whole rim. So we're really lucky that it didn't bite into that and snap that bolt off, because then we would be absolutely buggered. Song comes to mind. We're on the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again.
Well, we've just checked this side as well, and I actually did get a little bit of turn out of the banjo bolt. So interesting how you find out this little stuff.
Whew, flies!
I thought the brake fluid would get rid of them. We'll just do a little test up along here. Interesting how the car started to protect itself by limiting the speed.
100%.
When it went brake fluids out, we're just going to do 60k an hour. So for anybody watching this, know that.
I'm just testing the brakes. Sorry, mate. Just making sure things are doing what they should be doing. We'll drop down onto the main drag. I think it's important whenever you play with brakes to give them
Make sure they're working.
a little test before you need them. Now. That's foot flat.
So it's still not,
So it's still not
happy. We'll go back and to the fellas and you've got brakes, eh?
Well, that's hard on the floor.
But it doesn't feel good.
No.
All right, so it's not real good, but I'm going to put the code reader on and see if I can pull some codes out of it.
Yep.
And see if that helps us.
I've got a contact, mate. I'll give him a buzz and see if there's any secret squirrels business that needs to happen with these things when you bleed the brakes. But I don't know. We just got to go to work, mate, and try and work this thing out, because we can't stay here.
Well, no. I want to go and cross the desert. Hydraulic circuit A leak. That again. Hydraulic circuit A leak. So I'm showing 5 codes: brake fluid level and brake hydraulic circuit A leak. We'll see what Lucas found out, but I guess I'll just try clearing them and see if that solves the problem. Failure. Clear reset emission related diagnostic information. Failure. Please confirm and turn ignition on with engine off. And it's not working.
Well, mate,
What do you have to say?
not 100% positive news, but it has a positive swing. So any of the code readers and stuff that we have or might have, if they're not a certified BYD one, they're not going to work.
Well, that'll be why we're not clearing the codes, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
well,
we can see them, but we can't do anything about it.
yeah. So the other part of that conversation, mate, was bleeding the brakes.
Yeah.
So they're telling me initially that it takes up to 6 litres of brake fluid to bleed this system correctly, because all of the regen and all that stuff is all integrated into the braking system and hydraulic system, and like it's way overcomplicated to what you and I had generally, dealt with. So, and see, when we bled it, like you bled the front, I done the back, and we were comfortable.
Oh, there's no air, but obviously there's more to the system.
That's right. So,
question is,
what do we do from here?
Well, time to get the crew together and come up with a game plan.
my feeling is I'm prepared to continue going. I feel like as long as we've got power, like drive, and we're not unsafe, we keep going. Okay. I don't see a life-threatening problem arising, because we've got 2 other vehicles that can get out and so on. And worst case scenario is I leave the car. So that's where my vote sits with what I know at the moment.
All right, well, like if you're happy to keep tracking on, then we'll...
Oh, I'm easy, man. It doesn't bother me.
You guys?
I booked Birdsville recovery this morning, so.
For you? Yeah. Well, guys, can a shark get across the Simo Desert? Yes, but make sure you've got the BYD mechanic in Birdsville.
Well, mate, even though it's broken and it's slowed us down, it gives us a chance to enjoy the beauty of this place, doesn't it?
Oh, mate. Yeah. Been muddy out here.
Oh, yeah.
You can see where people have been slipping and sliding.
How smooth and polished is it, though, like when you're staying on the track?
Yep.
Like in these well-worn marks, like it's perfect.
Hey, look what I'm doing.
Oh, we're back, baby. We're back.
I just hit 100k an hour. Yes! Self-fixing cars.
I just felt it like it started to run. That's so cool. That's so sick. So, like, just for the camera, like, you didn't see it, but I just got a message from BYD themselves, asking for the VIN number and everything of this car. So I wonder if they've like done some spacecraft stuff, wizardry, and cleared the code. Yeah! Over 60. Yes! We're on, baby! BYD, tell me you guys logged into this with some spacecraft stuff, because that's awesome.
In part 2, the boys head deep into the Simpson Desert with the Shark working once again. Will this be the first successful crossing for a BYD Shark? Tune in to the next episode to find out.